What is up, guys? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Friday night grind. Friday night hustle. Looks like Facebook. Did they add new features? They changed something. Dang, I must have not went live in a couple of days. It's been a couple of days, I think, because I see some new features. They changed some stuff around. So let me know how you like it. Welcome, everybody just joining in. Shout out all the entrepreneurs, hustlers, rock stars, real estate investors, grinders. Sorry, I had a call come in, but everybody out there that's grinding it out tonight, guys. Welcome, welcome. What's up, man? Today has been a little rocky for me. A little rocky. You guys know I got some stomach indigestion going on. Got a whole bunch of testing done, so fingers crossed that everything is all good. Because it's been crazy. It's been crazy. For anybody that's been dealing with indigestion, you know what I'm talking about. But hey, we're talking some real estate tonight. We're talking some big real estate. What's up, Ray? What's up? All in or all? At the end of the day, you're either all in or you're all out. There's no in between. Yeah, Elizabeth, it's crazy. I had these tests done today where I had to blow in a bag. You drink this cocktail, and then you blow in a bag again, and then they send it off for testing for this bacteria. Yeah, if you've had it done, you know what I'm talking about. So fingers crossed that I don't have that infection. Yeah. So hey, it is what it is. I'm feeling better right now, but it's like, for anybody that knows what I'm talking about, you get like a burning sensation right here, and then the stomach like a lit match. It's not fun. Thank you so much. Luckily, there's antibiotics for that if you do have the infection. So, what up, Dre? What's up, everybody? Hey, we're talking some real estate stuff tonight, guys. I feel like I haven't talked about real estate in a while since I closed a few deals last week. And I brought that stream to you guys live, but I wanted to do a stream for you guys on the real estate tip. And the question tonight is, can you make money on MLS deals? Can you make money on MLS deals? You know, there's a lot of speculation out there about this topic. There's a lot of people that'll tell you that you can't go after MLS deals, that they're not the best deals, right? That you shouldn't touch them, you shouldn't get involved with them, and you can't make money on the MLS. Well, that's absolutely not true. That's not true. Now, there's going to be two parts to this stream tonight. Can you make money on MLS deals? You absolutely can. In fact, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars off MLS deals. I'm buying these deals from MLS. In particular, the government. I buy deals from the government. I flip them, right? I fix them, I flip them, and I put them back on the MLS. So you absolutely can make money on the MLS, guys. And I'm going to talk about a deal here in a second. I've been wanting to do that. I have a settlement statement from a deal that I just bought yesterday. And I can't wait. I'm going out there tomorrow. I can't wait to bring you guys along, do a stream, make some kick-ass videos, man. You know, I'm back. I dumped some inventory. I had to sell some inventory, you know. I had to cash out. But your boy's back. Full flip mode. Now, are MLS deals the best deals for you to buy? Well, that really all depends. It really all depends where you're at, all right, what market you're in. And what deal you're looking at, right? There's a lot of different factors that come into play when you're shopping for deals. Now, we have two playing fields, right? The on-market world and the off-market world. The on-market world and the off-market world, right? On-market world, going to MLS and buying deals like foreclosures, right? You can buy foreclosures that are actively listed on the MLS. And this is low-hanging fruit for you, because it's already listed. It's already there. It's already for sale. You don't even have to market for the deal because it's already there. All you have to do is put in an offer, right? So that's low-hanging fruit. Now, we also have the off-market world, and the off-market world in the real estate space allows you to cut out any middleman or any middlewoman and go directly to the source, go directly to the seller, negotiate with the seller, right? And come in, make your offer, lock up the deal, and then decide whether you want to wholesale it, whether you want to buy, fix, and flip it, or you want to keep it as a rental, right? I have seen deals, typically speaking, I will say typically speaking, you're going to get better deals off market than you are on market because of a few things. You get to go in, you get to negotiate, you get to deal with somebody directly, right? You don't have to go through any banks or any underwriters or any of these things, right? You go directly to the source. Miguel, what's up? Shout out everybody joining in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you're digging the real estate streams. I'm bringing them back, man. I'm bringing them back. So, you don't have to go to the middleman, the middlewoman. You just go directly to the source. Now, I've seen some of the deals that I've bought. I buy stuff in the off-market space all the time, but I've seen some deals that I've bought on the MLS or off the MLS that have been better than some of the deals that I see or negotiate in the off-market world, or some of the deals that you guys negotiate in the off-market world. And that all comes down to your ability to negotiate, the amount of motivation that the seller has, right? And a few other things, but we're not going to get into that right now. So, do you want to be playing in the off-market world? Absolutely. 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 But I also want to let you guys know that you can play in the on-market world as well. A lot of people want to do deals. They want to do deals so bad that they go out, they start marketing, and they're not getting any quality leads in. They're not bringing any super smoking hot deals, but they still want to do a deal. And there's actually deals that are listed right now that you can go after. And just because a property is listed for $120,000 doesn't mean that you have to pay $120,000 for it. That means that you can come in, make your offer, and if it gets accepted, it gets accepted. So, on average, every quarter, I may buy about 2, 3, maybe even 4 deals from an organization called HUD, right? And if you look here on this closing statement, it says that the name of the seller is the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, all right, out of Denver, Colorado. So, essentially, I bought this deal directly from the government, okay? Super smoking deal, man. This deal is on... I can't even touch the closing statement. It's on fire. This deal is on fucking fire. So I want to tell you about it. I want to tell you about how I did it. And I want to inspire you to go out and do it too. Because when you do stuff like this, you're going to see some green. If you do it the right way. If you do it the right way. So I bought the deal for $94,979.23. All right. $94,979. So just short of $95,000. All right. That's not bad, right? 95 grand, not bad. Now the property is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. It's over in Pasadena, Texas. My favorite place to buy deals, to buy real estate. I love Pasadena so much. And I bought this deal yesterday. Now I bought it cash. Okay, I came in cash, and a few weeks ago, while I was under contract, in order to get under contract, I put up $1,000 of earnest money. Now that $1,000 of earnest money, if you're new to the game, if I back out of the deal once my option period goes expired, I lose that $1,000. Okay, so it's not the end of the world, but if I back out for whatever reason, I lose that $1,000. But I'm not gonna back out, baby. Why would I back out of the deal, right? So I'm under contract for this deal for the past couple of weeks. Now I did a stream from there a couple of weeks ago when I first identified the property, and I did my due diligence. I did my walkthroughs. I brought my crews out there, and we assessed the deal to take about $25,000 in repairs. Now, for those of you that have been like OD supporters, like OGs, you've been here for a while, then you know that this is the house that has the bunk beds. The built-in bunk beds, man. What are we going to do with those built-in bunk beds, dude? Who does that? Like, it's kind of cool. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch that stream. It's kind of cool, but it's like, we're taking them out. We're ripping them out. But there's built-in bunk beds at this house. Super dated. It's super, super outdated. So it's going to take about $25K Now, the good thing is when I go out to a property and I'm doing my due diligence, I always want to look at the first thing is the big ticket expenses. What am I going to need to dump in for these big tickets, right? Does the property need a roof? Does the property need foundation? Does the property need HVAC, electrical, plumbing? All right, those are the big tickets, right? Because an AC on a 1,400 square foot house, 1,500 square foot house can cost you $4,000 or $5,000. Roof can cost you $7,000 to $10,000, maybe even more. Foundation could be a few extra thousand. So remember, the two biggest challenges of real estate entrepreneurs is number one, write this down, overvaluing property. You go in, you run your comps, you think the property is worth more than it actually is. You overvalued it, and when you go to sell it, it's not going to appraise, and you're going to take the hit. Number two, underestimating the repairs. You go in, you do your due diligence, you think the property is going to take $20K in repairs. Really, it needs $40K in repairs. That's $20K coming out of your profit. So if your anticipated profit was $25,000, that extra $20,000, and if the property sits on the market for a while and your holding costs build up, now you're in the negative, right? So it's very, very simple to go in and lose money on a deal if you're going to overvalue the property and you're going to underestimate the repairs. How do you avoid that? Well, know your shit when it comes to valuing property. And number two, make sure you have a trustworthy crew on your hand. Do trustworthy crews exist? Absolutely. I've been working with the same crew, the same GC, the same painter, the same roofer, the same electrician for 3 years. They absolutely agree. They absolutely come trustworthy, loyal, right? I scratch your back, you scratch my back. We're going to rock it out. So we go in. Property doesn't need any big tickets, guys. It's a freaking layup deal. It's a layup deal. If you came to any of my programs or you got Flipping on Fire, you know how much I love layup deals. Because we got to put $25K in this deal, but it's only cosmetics, guys. It's only cosmetics. We're talking carpet. We're talking granite. We're talking kitchen updates, bathroom updates. We're talking paint. We're talking exterior paint. We're talking about things to make the property appear nicer than it already is. And that's one of the reasons why I love real estate so much, is because you can literally go in there and alter the value. You can alter the fucking value. That is what makes real estate so amazing. I bought this property yesterday for $95,000, and I'm going to put $25,000 into it, and the property, okay, the property after doing that is going to be worth $160,000. All right, that's confirmed. It might even be a little bit more, but conservatively $160,000. All right, so I'm going to be in the deal for 120. All right, 120 solid, and I'm going to sell the property for 160. So a deal like this, $200,000 and under, the average profit you're looking at for these fix and flips is a 90 to 120 day turnaround. All right, 90 to 120 days. In and out, baby. In and out like the fast food joint. And anywhere from $25,000 to $30,000 profit. All right, that's what these deals make at this price point. All right, now can you do better deals than that? Absolutely you can. You got to find them, right? This is low-hanging fruit, and that's why I like it. I like it because it's low-hanging fruit. It's right here. I could just grab it. Now, when you buy these HUD deals, you're bidding on them, okay? This is an auction-style deal. You have to bid on them, and a lot of investors come in together and all make offers on these deals. They all bid on them, all right? So you may not win the bid, but if you win the bid, you get to buy the deal. You get to buy it. So this is what a closing statement looks like right here, and I want to show you the end of it. I don't know if you guys can see that. I know it might be backwards, but that's $95,000. All right. Now, a couple of things you do before you buy the property. All right. A couple of things you do before you buy the property. You gotta get insurance. You gotta get insurance, guys. Make sure you have insurance. You want builder's risk plan. You want to make sure if the property burns down, gets hailed on, gets damaged by a tornado, whatever the case, flooded, you want to be covered. Especially if you're in Houston and you're in the Southeast Texas area, we are going into the height of the hurricane season right now, man. There's a hurricane hitting Mexico, all right, right now as we speak. All right, Hurricane Franklin. I don't know if it's still a hurricane now, but it was. All right, we're going into the height of the season. So if you're owning any real estate in this area, in the southeast Texas, I'd even say anywhere in Florida, anywhere that gets hurricanes or tropical storms or heavy rains, you want to make sure that you're covered across the board. Trust me, ask me how I know. A lot of people like to skip that part. They like to skip it to save a few $100, and then something happens, and they're like, oh shit, what am I going to do? All right, so you want to always get insurance. And number two, you want to make sure you got your utilities on. Turn on your water, all right? If it's not on, it may be on already. A lot of times we buy houses, the water's already on. But what I want you to do is go down to the city or call the city and get your water service turned on. Number two, get your electricity turned on, because the crews are going to need it when they get to work. And to win in this business, you got to be fast, guys. You got to be fast like clockwork. You can't have a house sitting for 2 weeks before you even got started on it. So you want to start your demo right away. And in order to do that, the crew's going to have tools that they need, power to. They're going to want light. And if there's an AC, they're going to want AC because it's hot as shit down here in Texas. So make sure you get your electricity on, right? Because that usually takes a day or two to get it started. Yeah, order your dumpster. If you're using a dumpster, make sure the dumpster is there and ready to go, right? Or however else you plan on hauling off your trash. Make sure, because if not, you can get fines, right? You can get fined for having excessive trash in the front yard. I got fined because the grass was too tall. They fined me $250 because the grass was too tall. It grew in a week. I don't know what happened. Somebody must put damn steroids on my grass, because this shit was growing damn to the top. Best rehab book, Flipping on Fire, man. Hands down, brother. What up, Leonard? I haven't seen you here in a while, man. How you been, bro? Okay, so how did I finance it? Miguel, I appreciate that, man. You're the man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys hanging with me on a Friday night. You're here. We're rocking out, man. My library's getting pretty big. I got my whole library right in front of me. It's getting pretty big. We're doing, some commercial stuff. Man. I'm excited, guys. Hey, I got a good book for you guys. You guys want a good book? Check this one out. What every real estate investor needs to know about cash flow. What every real estate investor needs to know about cash flow and 36 other key financial measures by Frank Gallinelli. Frank Gallinelli. I hope I said that right. Hey, this book is a little advanced, guys. So if you grab this book, just make sure you have the mental capacity to soak this stuff in, because this stuff is pretty serious. A lot of math, guys. A lot of math is in this book, and I highly recommend it. So how did I finance this deal? I'm sure a lot of you guys want to know. Jareth, I appreciate it, man. I really do. Thank you so much. For you guys that show me support, you guys are the freaking best, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like, I can't say that enough. It's Friday night. I'm here at the house. I'm not doing much. I was working. I've been dealing with this stomach stuff. I can come on here and hang out with you guys. Even if we just talk, I know you're going to be here just to hang with your boy. So, how did I finance it, guys? Hit the thumbs up button if you want to know how I finance this property. I'd like to say big shout out to my unofficial sponsor of this broadcast, Gold Peak Unsweetened Iced Tea. This stuff will bring you to life, I promise you. Whenever you're feeling down, upset, in the dumps, you need some motivation, grab your Gold Peak Unsweetened Iced Tea. Make sure it's ice cold. Take a swig of it, and you'll be good to go, baby. You'll be good to go. I love how humble you are. There's not always comment. Jennifer, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the compliment. Do my best. Just for some of that today. That's that good stuff, man. Doctor tried to tell me today that with this acid ordeal, I can't have coffee. I was like, look, if I can't have coffee, I'd rather have the acid and drink coffee than no acid and not be able to drink coffee. Take them on my iced coffee. You crazy, bro? What are you thinking? Shit, give me more acid then. Take away my coffee. All right, so how did I finance the deal? I know a lot of people, all right, seem to have a mental roadblock that comes up like this, man. It's crazy. Like, everything will be smooth. All of a sudden, boom, roadblock. Big old roadblock when it comes to financing deals. Here's the truth. Financing a deal is the simplest part. Simplest part. Absolutely simplest part to flipping real estate. All right? I want to repeat that. Raising the money for your deals, for your fix and flips, for your rentals, for your marketing. Raising money is the simplest part to any real estate transaction, whether it's 50K, 100K, or 50 million. It's the simplest part. Everything else is way more difficult than bringing in the money. All right? Remember that. Remember I told you that the next time you go look at one of your deals and you're like, shit, how am I going to finance this? Look, commit first, figure that out later, all right? The money's going to follow the deal, 100%. 100 times out of 10, the money is going to follow the deal no matter what, especially if you've been through my private money course. You're going to be A-okay. You're going to be gravy. You're going to go out there and use the tools and systems that I gave you. I understand, Jennifer, you're not the only one. And I'm here to tell you that that is not the roadblock that you need to be having right now, because that's the simplest part. You see, finding the deal is way more difficult than funding the deal. And even finding the deal is not that difficult. All right? Real estate's a very, very simple game. I say it all the time. Real estate is a very simple game, guys. It is not rocket science. Buy low, sell high. That's it. I wish there was more. I really do. But there's not. There's not. Real estate's a very simple game. Raising private money, very, very simple game. You get paid, we get paid, entrepreneurs get paid when we bring value to the marketplace. All right, that's it. If you have a deal and it's a quality deal and you bring it to the marketplace, you're going to raise the money for the deal. So, I did a couple of deals a few weeks ago, a few weeks ago at the beginning of, what's today? It says November 12th. It's almost Thanksgiving already. What the hell? Time's flying. Now, today's August 11th, right? So early July, I sold a few deals and I had some private investors in on those deals with me, and they got a killer return. Rockstar return. We started our relationship. We had been connected a little bit before through social media, like I always talk about. And awesome people, man. Awesome people. Got them a really great return. They love the real estate space. They love the real estate flipping game. And I had another deal come across the desk. And I said, hey, this is even closer to where you're stationed at. So do you want to come in on a deal with me? And they said, absolutely. All right, absolutely. And we went ahead. I got this deal 100% financed. I'm not in a deal for any of my own. Actually, you see, you guys know how transparent I am. I'm a transparent dude, man. A lot of people out here will try and sell you a bullshit story. That's not me. I was going to say I'm into this deal for no money. That would have been a lie to you guys, and you guys probably would have believed it. But let me correct myself. I'm in this deal for $1,000 because I did put the earnest money up, my own earnest money into the deal. Okay, so I'm in the deal for $1,000. All right, fair? Is that fair or what? All right, what's happening, Letty? What's happening? Say what's up. Say what's up here. You guys are with me right now on a Friday night, guys. I'm excited. Social media, Leonard. Social media. From doing speaking gigs, it's all about the personal brand, guys. It's all about the personal brand. I talked about this in my private money course and Flipping on Fire, very, very in-depth. In fact, all my students, everybody that has been rocking in my diamond program, my gold program, they're all raising private capital with these strategies. Very, very simple. You don't even have to wear a suit, okay? I own 2 suits. I haven't worn them in 2 years. You don't have to wear the suit. You don't have to wear a Rolex. You don't have to be somebody that you're not. You just have to be you. You have to be excited. You have to know what you're doing. You'll raise money 100% of the time. All right? Fuck suits. I said it. So what? So what? Fuck a suit. How you like that one? How you like it? You like that one? Fuck a suit, man. Fuck it. So, all right. So we're in this deal for $1,000, 100% finance. Average turnaround time, it's all planned out already. We're going to be flipping this house in about 4 months. Okay, 4 months. It's August, so let's do the math. It's August 11th. I bought it August 10th. All right, so we have September 10th, October 10th, November 10th, December 10th. So this is going to be the Christmas gifts. The Christmas gifts will be paid via this one right here. All right. So I want you guys to see here. I want you guys to see that the house flipping business, the fix and flip business, is a very deferred business. Now, we're going to be done with the rehab in about 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, maybe even sooner. Regardless of how fast you finish your rehab, you still have to list it on the market. And when you list it on the market, let's say even if you get a contract in 1 day, all right, there's something called an FHA 90-day rule. You have to own the deal for 90 days before you can sell the property past a certain amount. So it's usually, I think, 10% or 20%. It's in the contract. So maybe I can't sell this deal for more than $120,000 before 90 days. So I have to wait 90 days anyway. So I could go finish the rehab tomorrow. I still can't sell it for retail value unless that 90-day threshold, that 90-day mark gets crossed. So I say 90 to 120 days, more like 120 days, because property is going to go on the market. It's going to take a couple of days to get a buyer, right? Do we get contracts in 1 day? Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a Pearland house right now. I bought it for $185,000. It's listed right now for $260,000. I had to drop the price $5,000. It's sitting on the market. It's sitting. It's been a couple of weeks already. I think it might even have been a month and a half. So, great point, Brent. I did not know that. That's great. That's awesome. I have actually never sold a property to the VA, to somebody using a VA loan. That's a United States thing, Bryce. If there's an FHA loan in place, which means that it's a subsidized loan, the government is helping that person buy that deal, you have to wait 90 days in order to sell it for more money. All right, past that amount. It's called the 90-day flip rule. You guys can Google it. So, anyways, all right. So about four months, this property will be sold. Fingers crossed. And that'll put us in December. So I can't wait to bring you guys along the whole process. All right, we're going to go out tomorrow. We're doing our final walkthrough, and then the crews are going to come out Monday and start doing the demo. And they're going to start ripping stuff apart, get all that old stuff. You see, guys, it's coming up, man. It's coming up, dude. It's coming up. Guys, they gave me Nexium. A lot of mixed reviews. What do you think about the Nexium? Yay or nay? Class action lawsuit or nah? What's the deal? What is the deal? Do you start later if you expect to sell fast? Do I start my rehab later? I won't have a property sit more than a week empty without anything being done. Typically, I get started right away, but it also depends on the size of the rehab. I just did one a few weeks ago in LaPorte. I finally sold this deal. That's the one that you guys came on the closing table with me. It only took about 5 months. 5 months to buy, fix, and flip the deal. But it was about a $50K reno. So it was a big job. A big job. I mean, we had the frame, sheetrock, everything. Foundation, roof. This house was a freaking mess. Had a bunch of termites that decided to go to town. And out of all the houses on the street, they picked me. They picked me. What the hell is up with those termites, man? So I had the guys come out. They were eating. We had to cut it short on those termites. So rest in peace to those termites that destroyed my house. Literally destroyed it. The termite, the exterminator says, dude, I've been in this business for 20 years. I've never seen a house that was so fucked from termites. I was like, of course, man. How many realtors can you have showing the house? As many as you want. Change your diet. We can make a trade. I teach you nutrition. You teach me flipping secrets. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. So anyways, guys, that's this deal. You know, there's going to be more. There's going to be more. But right now in my game, I'm focused on the next level. All right. I'm focused on the next level. You know, I enjoy these flips. You guys know I'm very, very transparent with you. Very, very open. You're going to see some very big changes in the Ross Alex enterprise. I just referred to myself in the third person. Please don't ever let me do that again. Don't ever let me do that. I don't know why I did that, guys. I don't know. This is unscripted. I think that's the cheesiest thing ever. But you're going to see some big changes. Bro, I have a private class this Tuesday that will help people who are serious about getting deals closed. Also, people who are struggling. Nice, man. That's awesome. Much love to my boy Brent Franklin. So, anyways, guys, some big changes will be coming, and we're talking some other stuff. You know, we're doing this right now, full steam ahead. But we're talking about some of these, maybe some of those, maybe some of these. What do you guys think? Who's with me? Who's with me? Who wants to put some serious dough into some commercial deals? Who wants to buy a destination strip center with me? You guys been watching Uncle G for the past couple of weeks. He launched Cardone Capital today. I think it was today. Absolute genius. Grant Cardone, absolute genius. Built a personal brand, millions of followers, creates a hedge fund to buy real estate. Are you kidding me? Minimum investment, $100,000. Accredited investors only. Average investment, $350,000. Do you guys know how much buying power Grant Cardone just had? And he's coming to Houston to buy deals. And he's going to be running around here buying big deals, A-class properties. Houston is, it's shake and bake time. So anyways, to sum this up, I'll be taking you guys with me tomorrow. Do you want to come? Let me know in the chat. Do you want me to stream this deal tomorrow? Because you just heard me talk about it. I can bring you to the house tomorrow. We're going to it 10 a.m. tomorrow. So let me know. We rolling or what, man? We rolling or what? Ross, just give me some time. I'm waiting to close another wholesale deal. Hey, Alicia. Let's rock and roll, Alicia. Let's go. Let's do it. Jennifer, she says yes, let's go. Hey, who's read this one? Who's read? This book has made me some serious money. The principles in here have made me some serious cash. Guys, if you haven't read this one, read it. Might go over the head a little bit. You need to read it twice or get the Cliff Notes, because some of this stuff is serious. Let me see what else I got. Holy shit, I'm breaking. Nicole's going to kill me. Brian Tracy, absolutely unbreakable. The 100 absolutely unbreakable laws of business success. Hey, this is one of my favorites. This book right here, I have the whole online system. Paid a lot of money for this course, guys. This class right here, this author, this gentleman is so gifted. I really enjoyed this series. The foreword was by Jack Canfield, the co-author of Chicken Soup. Who remembers Chicken Soup? It's called The Story Theater Method, Strategic Storytelling in Business. You want to make a lot of sales, you want to make a lot of deals, you got to become a master storyteller. All right? Become a master storyteller. Trust me, you crack this book open. You give it a little crack. A little crack. You just make more money. You just make more money just like that. Let's see what else I have. How about this one? How to make huge profits in commercial real estate. I didn't even open it yet. Hey, you guys want to see something cool? I don't think I ever showed you guys this. Let me show you guys something cool. So I have a good friend of mine from Canada, and I actually I interviewed him the other night. You guys know I left my tripod. I left my tripod at a hotel event I was speaking at, so I don't even have my tripod right now. Where's the book? Oh, here it is. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm going to show you something really cool. Check this out, dude. So, yeah, for sure. All right, so I have a friend, really, really good friend of mine. He's an absolute beast. I interviewed him the other day, and we were out here in Houston hanging out, and out in Minneapolis. You guys may have seen, I don't know. But his name's Stefan Arnio. He wrote this book, Self-Made. Check this out, guys. Here's the cool thing. I'm in the book. I'm in the damn book, okay? You turn to, my name is forever inked in this book. It's right there, Ross Alex. How cool is that? Is that cool or what? Ross Alex. But hey, check this out. He's written like 4 or 5 books. He wrote another one, all right, the 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments of Negotiation. Check this out. You ready for it? Oh, this isn't the hard copy, so it's not in here. It's in the other copy. Oh, I have to show you guys when I get my hard copy. I think he just finished the design. But yeah, this one too. Oh, you guys want a banger? Who's ready for a banger? Let me know if you're ready for a banger. This book is going to make you a lot of money. If you apply the strategies in here, because books don't make you money, of course, that's silly. But you have to apply the strategies that you learn in the books, and then you can make a lot of money. Who wants a banger? Let me know. Let me know, because I'm about to give you a banger right now. This is banger season, baby. Friday night banger season. I gotta be honest, I do enjoy Bryce. Where's my... It's blue. Bryce. Hook your boy up, man. Where's my final copy? And don't post the link either. I'm just kidding with you. Alright, let me give you guys a banger. I got a bunch of these books stocked up here, so I can't show you, but I'm going to show you this banger real quick, all right? It's going to happen quick. You ready for it? Who can tell me what this was? I'll give you one more look, all right? Somebody comment. I know somebody's going to get it. Comment. Let me know who that was. What book is that? I'm going to be right back, all right, guys? Right back real quick. Gotta plug up, man. Nobody knows what banger that was. Oh man, this is a book. This is a book that you can't miss. Everybody needs to get that book right away. Trust me. Hey, we're doing some traveling. I'm in Houston for about 2 weeks now. Straight grinding. We're doing some traveling. Wednesday, I'm going to New York. I'm going to be back home. As you guys know, it's where I'm from. Going to go see all my friends, some family, you know, be there for a week. So if anybody's up north, New York, if you have deals, let me know. I'll come by. I put it out there all the time. I don't know, some people claim to be doing deals, and then, you know, I don't see them. There are people not hitting me up. So New York, then we're going to Florida for a couple days, be Tampa. All right, so if you're in Tampa, I'm coming back. And then, after that, come back to Houston for a week. We're going to the West Coast. I haven't been to the West Coast. I was just in Vegas, but I don't really consider that the West Coast. We're going back to Cali. Back to Cali, baby. You already know the deal. Who loves Cali? I love it. I want to leave you with this. I want to leave you with this. If you have been in the game for quite some time and you have not gotten the result that you want, this is for the real supporters here, because I'm about to drop a quick bomb. This might not make sense to some of you, but if you have been in the game for quite some time and you haven't gotten the results that you want or that you think you should be getting, Tony Reed, what's happening? I used to work with Tony Reed, flipping tables. Now he's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. We're both doing our thing. Perfect proof there. We used to swing tables together. Tony Reed, man. Tony, you remember those tables, man? We used to flip and dip those tables, dude. I think we were like the top earners in the restaurant. So look, if you've been in the game and you haven't gotten results, it's because one of two things is happening. Number one, you're really not putting in the work that you think you're doing. And you might not be being honest with yourself. And you might be under this false pretense that winning in business means working for a couple of hours a day. Like Gary says, putting real estate investor in your tagline on Instagram and thinking that you're just going to do all these big deals and make millions and millions of dollars. But you're not putting in the actual work. The actual work. I mean, like the grind. The grind that makes you sick to your stomach because you're just putting in so much time and effort and energy. So, number one, you may not be really putting in the amount of work that you think you're putting in. All right. Number two, you do not have proper training. You do not have proper skill sets. You do not have proper knowledge. That you're going out, you're doing a lot of the wrong thing. You see, just doing it enough doesn't mean that you're going to get results automatically if it's the wrong thing, right? They say knowledge is power, and then they say the right knowledge is power. You see, not all knowledge is power. Some knowledge is bullshit. It has to be the right knowledge. What you learned about your business, your industry, whatever industry you're in, if it's real estate, what you learned about real estate was that you need to go out and market. You got to market. But what if you were taught to market using a piece that doesn't convert well, and you do it over and over again, and you think that you're going to get a different result, but it never comes? That's the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. You can't do that. You got to switch it up. In fact, the most successful people in the world switch up their routine and their game plan all the time. All the time. All right? I make adjustments almost every day. Every day. All right? And everybody I know that gets massive results make adjustments all the time. So ask yourself, the training, the education and knowledge, the skill sets that you learned, are those truly practical and applicable in the space that you're playing in right now? And this is not even just for real estate. This is for any industry. Any industry. Is it practical and applicable to the current state of things in your area? Okay? So ask yourself that, because you may be doing a lot, but it's a lot of the wrong thing. And it's not getting you the result. Number three, and a lot of people aren't going to like this one if you're not. Oh, let me finish number two. Number two, if that happens to be the case, then what you need to do is really take a look at the plan. Take a look at what you're doing. Take a look at everything that you've ever been taught before. Take a look at what you think you know and what you actually know, and then tie it in with number one, what you're actually doing, right? And one way that you can go and you can determine if you're doing a lot of the wrong thing or a lot of the right thing is by looking at somebody, teaming up with somebody, talking to somebody, going to lunch with somebody that's getting a lot of the right results that you want, and compare what you're doing to what they're doing. Now, of course, always stay in the lane. You don't want to look left. You don't want to look right. Look, that's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is actually going out there and connecting with somebody who's getting results that you want. And very successful people do this. Trust me, very successful people do this. Okay? Brent's put in his class on my stream. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Brent, you gotta be kidding me. That's a joke, right? I'm being pranked. Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Brent's gonna call me after this and say, hey man, your people's coming to my class, man. Go show Brent love. Good dude right there. Yeah, don't worry. Next time you go live, I'm going to come sending my whole army. Army, get ready. We're coming out there. Like, where's the etiquette, Brent? I'm in deep thought. And you just post your class like that? Like, that's how you're not even going to let me finish the thought? All right, number 3. All right. After you pay attention and you look at what you're doing, okay, what you're doing and see, is it working? Is it not working? Okay, number 3, and a lot of people don't like this one, but this is just the truth. This is the truth. And I know that I have permission to be truthful with you guys. Number 3 is, if you're doing everything right, you're doing exactly what you were told, and whatever the industry may be, okay? Number 3 is, it may not be for you. It may not. See, we're all different. We're all different. And we can all win. And we can all achieve massive results. But it may not be the best fit for you. And here's what I mean by that, okay? Before you get discouraged, okay? Before you go quit and throw in the towel, that's not what I'm talking about here. What I mean is, you have to pick a place where you can be the best and play as hard as you can. You see, I'm 5'7", if that. I'm short. I'm like 5'3". I'm not that short, but I'm pretty short. All right. I remember one day Brent Franklin called me short. I said, dude, you're like an inch taller than me. What are you talking about? You remember that in Miami? So I'm short, right? Now, a guy like me, my height, being 4'2", I may not be the best NBA player. So I can show up to training. I can learn fundamentals. I can study the game. I can play the game every day with people that play the game very, very well. And I may not be good enough. I may not be skilled enough to compete on a court with people that are typically 6 feet tall and beyond, right? 6'3" and beyond. So playing basketball on the professional level may not be the best fit for me. Now, it's not to say that there aren't exceptions. Of course there are. In fact, there's people that are 5'5". Somebody knows his name, Bugsy, or I think it's Bugsy. 5'5", playing NBA on a professional level, getting paid millions of dollars. But he's one of maybe 5. And don't quote me on that actually have achieved that level of success in that space. So what I mean by it may not be the best fit for you, I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses, I know where I excel at, I know where I don't excel at. All right, so it may not be right for me to get involved into a space that I can't be the best. And I hate the word can't, but it's true. It's just real. It's practical. I may not be the best in that space. All right, I may excel better in another space. And I think you really have to take that into account, especially if you've been doing something and you're going as hard as you say you are. You're really putting in the work. You're really putting in the effort. You're really skilled. You're really educated. You're really putting on the grind, and you're still not getting a result, or you're getting very, very minimal results. Something is up. That's all I'm saying. Mario, what's up, man? Philip, what's happening? Something is up. All right, so look into what it is that's going on. But at the end of the day, no matter what it is, no matter what business you're in, no matter what industry you're in, whether you're an internet marketer, whether you're a mechanic, whether you're a construction owner, you own a construction company, whether you clean carpets, whether you're in e-commerce, whether you're a real estate entrepreneur, whatever the case may be, whatever position you're involved with, you can win. You can. And that's the great part. See, that's the good news. That's the great news. That's the awesome news. You can win. I know people personally that clean carpets for a living and make millions of dollars doing it. Okay? You can do anything you want to do. Anything. And really, really, really important, and this is my last message for you, and I say this every stream, so if you're new here, I say this all the time. Life is short. It's short, man. It's short. And things can change in the blink of an eye. They just do. Here today could be gone tomorrow. You have no idea. Nobody can call it, right? Whether it's health of yourself, your friends, your family, whatever. Life is here for us to enjoy and to live super fulfilled lives and be happy and inspire others and spread love and spread positivity and make people smile and make as much money as you can so that you can help other people and you can do great things and you can help, cure rare diseases and feed starving children and do all the cool kick-ass shit that you've ever wanted to do. That's what life is about. Life is not about being stressed and being overwhelmed and being sick to your stomach that you can't pay your bills and having this nauseous feeling that rent is coming up and you can't go out with your friends or you can't take that vacation. That is not how anybody should live. And I used to live that way. 3.5 years ago, I was broke out of my mind. Literally, flat broke, car repossessed, no money in the bank. In fact, I owed the bank money. Okay? I owed the bank money. Go figure that one. From insufficient funds fees. All right? I have tax returns to prove that I was making $25,000 a year. All right? But I made the decision to change. And you see, that's the great part about life. For all you that are here right now listening, you've been here. I think I've been live for over an hour already. We talked about this deal tonight. Guys, this stuff, I put it in my head that I was going to do shit like this. That's all I did. I put it in my head. I said, I'm going to go do it. I'm going to go all in. Because if I'm not all in, I can only be in one other thing, and that's all out. And I don't want to be all out. I don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to be average. Who the fuck wants to be average? Who the fuck wants to be mediocre? Who the fuck wants to work a 9 to 5 and have to come home and fucking go to another job for the rest of the night and then go home and do it again and wake up at 9 a.m. I used to do stuff like this. It's crazy. Nobody should have to do this. If you want to do it, that's fine. But if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. You can excel in your own business as an entrepreneur. It's a different age, guys. It's 2017. Things are different. It's not the 70s anymore. It's not the 80s anymore, okay? You don't have to go to college and get a master's degree to make a decent salary anymore. In fact, the majority of people, they come out of college, they make 50 to 100 grand a year, guys. 50 to 100 grand a year, and they're in $250,000 worth of debt. You don't, if you want to do that, fine, but you don't have to. The times are way different, guys. The world's changing every single day. The world is changing. Things are different now. Things are different now than they were before. And it's time for you to capitalize on these opportunities, take charge of your life, and start living the life that you want, the life that you desire. You want to buy houses and make $35K flip? Great, go do it. You want to buy $10 million strip centers and start cash flowing and put together syndications with your friends and private investors and bring in millions and millions of dollars? Go do it. You want to start a restaurant? Go do it. Go do it. You want to travel the world? Go do it. Do whatever you want to do. It's your life and nobody can tell you how to live it. As long as you enjoy it. As long as you enjoy it. That's what counts. That's what matters. All right? Too many people are focused on telling other people how to live and things that you should be doing and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. It's your life. As long as you're happy and you feel fulfilled and you don't live in a life full of regret, then you're A-okay. So, hey, my name's Ross Alex. I see so many new faces. Avian's here, Gene's here. Guys, thank you for tuning in. If you missed it, we talked about a deal I bought yesterday for $95,000. We're gonna sell the property for $160,000, maybe a little more. Put about $25,000 into it. And that's it. Hey, the opportunity's here for you guys. So tomorrow, Saturday, ask yourself, what are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing? What are you doing to move closer to your dreams? All my weekend warriors, shout out to you. Everybody on their Friday night grind. If you're brand new here, make sure that you subscribe. Follow this page for live notifications. I go live all the time. Follow my Instagram. Let me know what you thought of tonight's stream, man. It feels good to be able to hang out with you guys for so long, because I've been on here for almost an hour. Dang, this was like a damn webinar tonight. 54 minutes. Guys, I really appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. And if you feel that somebody out there could hear this message, that they would get value from this talk, go ahead and give this video a share. And as always, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.